I'm Agent Arden Tech, and today is an exciting day because in about 20 minutes, I'm going to be trying out the Apple Vision Pro. Where a few months ago when I did the video, when it was first released, I was confused. I still am. I won't say that I'm not confused anymore. Just like I'm confused as to where my car is. Oh, I passed it. I'm too excited. Anyway, I'm excited to try them out and see if it's actually worth our time and money. So I'll let you know. I'm gonna take you on this journey in a little bit different style than our normal videos. So let's talk tech. So if you don't know, now that they're available for the public to buy, you can actually demo them in store for free. And booking a demo is pretty easy. You just go to the website, go to the Apple Vision Pro, and then you can do a request a demo. And demos will vary depending store to store. But from there, all you gotta do is find a time that fits best for you and get to your booking. And I'm here, so let's go check it out. Alright, I just got out of there and I just wanted to do a quick first reaction to that. That demo, dude, was so dope. I was very impressed by it. Not that I didn't think it was gonna be impressive. I definitely knew like this is gonna be a really cool product, but it felt very niche, and that didn't feel like the case when you try them. Obviously that price point is still really high for a lot of people, but I'll have more thoughts on that later. But honestly, like I have to say, I don't think I've ever been that impressed or wowed by an Apple product for a while. I think the last time I was wowed by an Apple product demo was when I tried the Apple AirPod Pros with spatial audio, and that spatial audio made me go, wow, like that's awesome, that's really cool. And then this was that, like that reaction times 10, because there was so much to it. And honestly, like I can see a lot of people being convinced to buy this product through that demo. So if you haven't gotten a demo, and if you want to get a demo, again, completely free, and it's like really cool. So shout out to the two guys who helped me. There's like 3 or 4 of them that helped me, and shout out to all of the Apple employees at the Apple Store helping do these demos. 2 of them subscribe to our channel, so Anthony and I think it was Carlos, who helped today. I didn't get the second guy's name, but for both of you who subscribed, thank you, and that was really cool. But more thoughts when we get back to the studio, maybe when I calm down a little bit, because I'm on a high, because that was really cool. And I'm feeling a little reckless to spend $3,600, $3,500 on something. Don't tell my wife, but the tax return's looking a little dangerous.
Alright, so we're back in the office, and it's been a few hours since I tried the Apple Vision Pro, and I've gotten to think about it a bit more, and honestly, it's I'm still thinking about it. It is really cool. It is really exciting. When I first watched the product, afterwards I did a reaction video. You can watch it right here. And basically, it left me with a lot of questions. Who was it for? What was it meant to do? Is it meant to replace a product? Like, is it meant to replace an iPad or a MacBook or a computer in general? I mean, the M2 chip is a pretty serious chip to have in those goggles, you know? And so for the Vision Pro to have that computing power, it must have to replace a laptop. Especially at that price point, you can either get a fully suited MacBook or the Apple Vision Pro. But after using it, I feel like I have a bit more clarity as to where this is and where I think they hope to go, especially after having conversations with the employees over at Apple. Again, like I said, the team over there was very helpful, answered a lot of questions that I had. They even recorded this B-roll for me, which was really awesome, and like, yeah, really great staff over there at the Apple Store in my location. But just to talk about the things that I was really blown away by was how seamless it works. I mean, like all Apple products, it just works. Like when you put the Vision Pro on, I thought it was gonna be pretty heavy and it was gonna be tiresome to hold. Honestly, it was pretty comfortable. The strap, they get you fitted for the strap with doing some sort of Face ID type of motions, and you put it on and tighten it in the back with the little notch. And just like that, the fit is perfect. It only took me about 5 to 15 seconds to really get it to the perfect adjustment. I honestly was pretty surprised how comfortable it was right off the bat. I think one of the craziest part was just how well the 19 cameras that are in the Vision Pro work to like make it so that things were as far as they are supposed to be when you're looking through the goggles. They're not, it feels like you're looking through the lens. Obviously that's not the case, but it's just because of those 19 cameras, it really just feels like it's a clear glass and it's there. Everything's exactly where you expect it to be. I didn't feel any like distortion as to like, oh, that's a little bit further than I thought when I'm trying to reach for something. And like that small little detail was really impressive to me. One of the cool things that I knew was gonna be cool was the spatial video and spatial photos, but to see it like in person, like on your head, like it was insane to see. Hair on the people were like closer, the candles were closer on the cake. It was just insane to see the amount of detail that was in these spatial videos. It was incredible. And with the gestures of the tap to hold and to zoom and to do all that stuff, it was really easy and really fast to pick up that you're just suddenly, you know, clicking and dragging, and the eye tracking, that was insane to me. Like that was the most insane part, was you do a little bit of collaboration, like calibrating with your eyes, but it knows exactly where your eyes are going, and all you have to do is tap to confirm. And that part is insane to me. They said that your eyes are basically your mouse, and then your fingers are clicking that mouse. So that was all of that, man. That blew me away. Just how fast and how impressive it was. Just was, I don't know. You really have to try it and experience it to understand how incredible it is. And there's two things, technically, I guess 3 things that really blew my mind in this trial. That really made me say, wow. And one of them was when you did the immersive view of the panoramic photos that you might take. Like it really takes you into those panoramas, and yeah, I can see a ton of people taking more panoramas for that sake, to relive that moment in those panoramic views, because it was incredible to see the amount of detail. Like looking down, looking around, like all around you, you could see how immersed you were, and you can like it's as if you were literally in that moment, and that was really cool. I feel like I never take panoramic photos, so that would incentivize me to take advantage of that feature more. But in a similar vein, that immersive mode that you can turn with the digital crown was really cool. Like the different I guess they called it your desktop view. Instead of seeing the things that are around you, you just see this desktop that's like this wallpaper that basically it's like a 3D photo, and you can like look around and every piece of it is covered head to toe. Probably like, maybe not I forget, like if I look down, if there was like the black hole, or if there was like actually image down there. But there was that one point where I'm looking at my arms, and it's like behind my arms. The background was behind my arms, and that was just really cool, because it felt like, you know, you're in the middle of Yosemite, or you're in the middle of the, you know, this winter wonderland. That it's just incredible. And I can't wait for them to do, like, those were just still photos. I can't wait for them to do more moving photo, like videos for backgrounds, because I can imagine just being in the middle of a snowstorm and just watching that with your, like, as a background. Like that would be so dope if that eventually becomes a thing. Being able to like open apps and do it and have like this pretty much just all around you really makes you feel like, as someone who's a big fan of Marvel and a big fan of Iron Man, as you can see his gauntlet back there, it really made you feel like Tony Stark doing all of these things and being able to have multiple windows and like just tossing them around, like, and then bringing them closer if you need to bring them closer, and reading and scrolling with just your fingers, just like it was an iPad. Like, it's really impressive. Also, if you enjoyed this video so far, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and maybe someday in the future we can get to a point where we can afford the Apple Vision Pros on this channel. So the thing that I love the most about the Apple Vision Pro demo was the immersive video demonstration that they gave you. There is part of the demo where you see like T-Rexes and butterflies, but I didn't get to do that at my demo, but there is this video that I got to do that was immersive and was really incredible. A bunch of 360 video that was shot in 8K, and man, was it incredible to see with the Apple Vision Pro. Seeing animals right up close to you as if they are actually there. Being on a tightrope over mountains is insane, a little bit intimidating as someone who's a little bit afraid of heights. There's one shot where you're face to face with this person and it looks like they are right in front of you and you could touch them. It's insane the amount of detail that's in those videos and how much you're able to see the details with the Apple Vision Pro. That is what really blows my mind, was how clear everything was. Now, obviously not every single thing is gonna be as clear as that 8K footage, but it shows the potential that the Apple Vision Pro has, especially being a Gen 1 product. It's probably one of the more polished products I've seen from a first generation Apple device. And maybe that's a bold claim coming from someone who just used it for 30 minutes, but honestly, it was super impressive. And so if you have an Apple Vision Pro and you've used it more than 30 minutes, please let me know what you think in the comments below, because I'd love to hear your thoughts and your experiences with it. Obviously, I've been watching a lot of videos of other creators and other YouTubers who've gotten to use the Apple Vision Pro. In particular, there's one with iJustine where she was able to edit her whole video on the Apple Vision Pro, which is awesome. As someone who edits and someone who thinks about that, that's gonna be something that I'm gonna want to see from the Apple Vision Pro, and knowing that I can do that, it's really cool, especially as a Final Cut editor. So for me, the Apple Vision Pro's ceiling is so high, and it has so much potential, and I think it's gonna take a while for it to catch on, but if enough people do this demo, I feel like it might even catch on a little bit faster than I expected. Because like I said earlier, this demo enough had me for a second think like, oh, I should definitely get this. But I'm like, wait, the price tag, yeah, that I can't because it's really expensive. But if you have an excess of cash and have the ability or availability for this, I would recommend at least trying it out as a demo and then letting yourself decide there. So whether you're a skeptic or someone who's curious or someone who's never used a VR headset, and I mean, it's not VR, but augmented reality headset at all, I say book a demo because it's completely free and just try it out and see how your mind changes as you get to use it. But after all of that, yes, I still do think that the Apple Vision Pro and other mixed reality headsets are still ahead of its time. The technology that's available and how polished it looks like right now is incredible and really impressive. So much so that I think I could be even wrong about my statement that it's ahead of its time, because it feels like it can catch fire just like that and become the next big thing. But I think for that to happen for real and faster, that price tag needs to go down. Since this is called the Apple Vision Pro, there's a chance that there's gonna be just an Apple Vision SE or something like that that would be the more standard or more affordable model in the future. At least that's my hope. But for now, I think the Vision Pro is gonna stay where the AirPod Max headphones were for a little bit, where it was a luxury product that only certain people could afford or were willing to spend money on. Well, now this Vision Pro kind of supersedes that in a similar way, but with a much larger price tag. So let me know in the comments below if you're considering picking up the Apple Vision Pro, and if you already have it, let me know what your experience has been like in the comments as well. If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy any of your other videos in this channel right here. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.